Great. Welcome to the demo of the Rex platform. We're going to do today um, crowdfunding and full investor management for $0 with a 30-day promo code. Good order of magnitude, cheaper and easier than anything getting private equity online. So it's an exciting time to be in real estate investing. So I'll start by registering with my LinkedIn. So I get my profile name, and I'm going to archive the deal that's here. And now I get a clean sponsor that I can build. So a sponsor is a brand name for a company. So I'm going to click Create a Sponsor, and I'm going to end up with a sponsor description, a default sponsor description, which I'm going to replace with my description of my sponsor. This is an actual sponsor we're working with. Now I'm going to grab my logo file and drop it in. Oops. Let's see. We can go back here. Grab my logo file and drop it in. And it's a square image. And I'm going to rename my sponsor REM, REM Capital Partners 3, and the name has to be unique. It's your brand name, and so then you create what's the beginning of a stock ticker symbol, RC3, and we can leave the default address for now. And then for sponsored documents, I've got 3 sponsor documents that be common to show investors: a deck, past projects, general partners. So the script be a presentation of what the general partners are all about. So I can say bulk upload documents, and I can bring over my past deals and drop them in here. And this way I can associate each of these documents to where they're supposed to go. So this is just going to go to all sponsors. It's going to be all investors within the sponsor, associated with the sponsor. So it's going to flow down. And this is the presentation. Will be associated as the sponsor deck. And I can click Publish. And I see those documents show up here. And if I go back up to, oh, did we lose our description? If I go back to create, I can now create an issuer. And so an issuer is a legal entity. So your sponsor is your brand name, and that legal, you're going to have many legal entities. So this is going to be what we're going to take equity investment in today. So this is going to be REM3 LLC A, and that's going to be a California LLC. That's fine for demonstration purposes. And then I can go back over and pull my documents back up. And if I grab my issuer documents, you can see I've got PPM, operating agreement. I'm actually going to do PPM for offering documents, but I'm going to upload these 3. So I can go bulk document upload, and I can grab my 3 issuer documents and drop them in. And articles of incorporation, I'm going to associate that. Corporate bylaws and operating agreement are all going to be associated with these issuer documents. So we see those show up there. Oh, PPM is supposed to be here. Let's stick that up on the private placement memorandum. Upload that as well. And probably reload it and it'll show up, would be my guess. Yeah, almost. We'll just leave the PPM for now. If I go back over, I can create my offering. So we're going to do REM Capital Partners 3. We're going to call this RCP T3 preferred. So, okay, let's call it just preferred equity 3. So it'll be the third preferred equity offering. So I'll do a $30 million raise. I'll choose my legal entity, and we'll keep this default investment class for now. Go back and change, set our, rename this to Class A preferred equity. We'll do this under Reg D 506C, which can be advertised online, but which is limited to accredited investors. And we can also do under B and take up to 35 non-accredited investors. So that's also good for smaller syndications, the 506B offerings. Oops. Let's see, we get that click. Are we missing anything? No. What happened? I don't see any issues here. Oh, it's working, actually. Hope we didn't. Oh, the name is being used by another offering. Interesting. Cool. Oh. Maybe it was just a delay and I double clicked. All right. So we get our REM Preferred Equity 3 offering, and we can upload a header image. So if I go back to my on-hand documents, I will upload that header image, and I will add a description here, and I can upload an offering deck as well. So investor deck, that would be good. So this investor deck will be what the investors can view immediately once they load their offering. So we've uploaded that, and we can set our investment terms. So let's say our target investor rate of return, IRR, is 12%, 2x equity multiple, average cash yield of, I don't know, 15, 18%, and 5-year targeted. Can set our minimum at $5,000. It's multifamily. I'll say it's an apartment building, value add, closing on 31 January 2020 with offers due, let's say, December 2019 on the 31st, stroke of midnight, why not? Then 21 January we'll do, we'll say that's when funds are due, and that we'll say we're going to purchase the place for $20 million and do 26% projected IRR. We'll say that we co-invested $1.5 million, pretty standard deal. We also add some custom fields if we so choose. Let's see, I think that actually saved, but we'll reload. There we go. So now we can go to our contract editor, and we can pull up our subscription template, and we can grab our subscription template and pay, which I'll show you what it looks like over here. So this is our legal agreement, and we can grab that and we can paste that in here, and we should be able to click the editor, and we see that the names are dynamically replaced. So these will be these dollar amount that we're investing will be filled at time of investment, and I can actually pre-sign my agreement if I care to. So I'm going to update that. We see it updates. We go to view. We can also add an asset, but for the sake of simplicity, I won't do that. Go through that process, which is done through just dynamic offering, just dynamic drop-down click here. So we can just add. We'd be able to add whatever other additional fields we want. We could go in and take, here's our team, and we can add new other team members from the raise page, and we can also grab a description of our team. So I'll grab a team description. We'll call this the REM team. And still some bugs, but we'll go back to our view page and we can test invest. So this is what your investors are going to see when you take this on market from the dashboard. They'll be signing and investing right here. And when they invest, they should get an investment confirmation. Now we have to reload. Oh, there we go. Congratulations. Here it is. All right, so there you go. On market in 5 minutes or 10.